Love, light, and blessings. It's Shamanic Arawak Priestess here. My voice is a little crazy today. I literally lost my voice for like 2 days, so we're just getting her back. So I'm going to try my best not to strain my voice. But I wanted to make this video for my main channel. I know it has been a while since I have made a video. I did make a video recently. I'm going to try to link it to this video here, and it's about the red flags of seeking out godparents in close traditions. It did not get as many views as it should have, to be honest with you. I feel like my channel has been shadow banned. I do talk about controversial topics at times, and so I know that my channel does not get promoted as it should be. It does not get pushed in the algorithms. It's also not a channel that's very edited and razzle-dazzled and all the things. But this video is going to be about, honestly, big changes coming to Shamanic Arawak Priestess's channel. I'm going to be honest, I have not been making content as I've been very disenchanted, I'm going to be honest, I've had it with the bullshit. That's pretty much the topic of this video. I have contemplated on completely shutting down this beep 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 channel because I have had it. I have had it with the bull cocky. I just do not want to pretend, fake it to make it type of situation. I love tarot. It is how I sustain myself. It is what I do for a living. Like, I love tarot. I love reading tarot. You know what I'm saying? This is the, what is the name of this deck? I think it's the Luna Tarot. It has been my main reading deck. I didn't get her first version, which I don't even know what's called. This one has more diversity, racial, family, orientations, body, things like that. So this one I do read with. This has actually made me finally put down the groovy weight. So if you make me put down the groovy weight, you know you're doing something for your girl. Anyways, but that's neither here or there. So I have been buying things. I have not been inspired to download anything, really. The views haven't been viewing. My channel gets flagged, whatever. I have not seen no disrespect or whatever. I haven't been watching anything. I just really feel like I do not belong on the tarot tube world. Views are not viewing, and I just decided, listen, I'm gonna be who I am. I no longer, unless I'm really inspired, not even gonna try to make no more VRs. I did not get views on the last tarot VR, and there's no shade or whatever. When I do make tarot content, nobody watches them. Nobody's interested in rarely anybody watches my deck reviews, whatever the case may be. I don't really have a passion for it. Nobody really watches them. I don't get the support or the views from the tube, from the tarot tube, whatever the case may be. No shade, no whatever. So I'm revamping my channel. I'm going to go back to the content that I like to make. I make content for my client base, for the people that support me, okay, for my community. And I realized that my community and my viewership is really the people that purchase my classes, the people that are interested in what I practice, which is hoodoo, conjure, santeria, ifa, espiritismo, and Haitian voodoo, and all the things. So I'm going back to my first love, which is talking about that. And I decided to just throw it there, talk about controversial topics. I'm going back to what I love. There might be some tarot stuff sprinkled in there, but that's not really my passion, guys. I'm not really into the collection, the this, the that, the others. I'm going back to what I love, okay? So if you liked what I used to do before, paranormal series, and I'm going to take it to the next level, okay? I'm going to start deep diving into my practice, okay? I want to talk about deities, okay? You guys loved when I was talking about the orishas. That got my highest views. I love talking about it. I want to talk about the loas. I remember a couple of years ago, I used to do a homage in February, you know, Black Excellence, and do a whole homage to that. And all those things I used to talk about, you know, it's been so long since I did the What Is series. It's so long since I did, you know, paranormal series. I'm going back to that, okay? So if that's the content you enjoy, come back because we're going to do all of that. You know, I'm going to be honest, it's just, you know, I love tarot. Tarot is my passion, but I don't really, you know, that's not what we do here. We're going back to talking about Black spirituality, okay? It's a homage to my mama who's from Haiti, you know, and I also want to, I'm going to be honest, I'm ready to talk about my Arawak ancestry, my Arawak, and reconnecting with the Arawak diaspora, okay? I love my Arawak ancestry. I'm ready to talk about my Arawak spirituality, okay? So if you love that, I really want to share, you know, my hoodoo spirituality, do more hoodoo inspired haul, go back to Dollar Tree hauls. I started that ish up in here, and other people have ran with that, okay? Because I see that a lot of the newer channels don't even know who started a lot of these things, okay? Because other people have ran with content that I've been making up in here. When I started, my channel anniversary was back in June, okay? I still have that giveaway to do, that 4 minutes giveaway and draw when you guys were doing the emojis, letting me know you were watching my videos all the way through. But I just have been having some health issues and things like that, and honestly just have not been inspired, you know, because, you know, it's just really hurtful when you're making content and your community ain't supporting your stuff, you know. But I realized I don't make content for other creators. I make content for you, my subscribers. I make content for you, and I had to really sit with my spirits, you know. They like, you didn't make a channel to be an influencer. You made a channel to advertise your business, to let people know, hey, real root workers exist. I just had a conversation with my mom, and I was talking to one of the elders, okay, because I was going through something the other day, and I was, you know, emotional. You rarely see shamanic feeling like this, and I was like, you know, it just seems like the evil people are winning these days, you know. The elders are dying with their secrets. You know, it's so rare you see the youth wanting to sit at the foot of the elders. So many secrets are dying, you know. And that's why I created the memberships, you know. Our witches, we have monthly meetups, and we're sharing things together. We're having a community, which for the witch level members, okay, at the end of this month, we're going to be meeting up because we're going to talk about the importance of spiritual baths, okay? That lesson did not resonate like it resonated this month. Like, I know the importance of spiritual baths, but that lesson really hit home this month. So I'm going to be talking to y'all about that. So, coven, we're going to be covening this month. So, witches, get ready to spill some tea, because Shamanic got some tea to spill, some tips. Have your notepads, your pencil ready, because witches, is going to be on. If you're interested in joining my coven, okay, we meet up every last Friday of the month, and you just hit the join button. Also, at the second level, you have access to my videos. We have 15 unique series available to you. They're all teaching series on 15 different topics, all spiritual based. So you are literally getting mentorships at a very low cost, affordable pricing. Then you have the entry level where you get daily messages from me, spiritual based, inspiring messages from me, even at the first level. At second level, you have access to these learning series. So second and third level members get the exclusive videos. So I'm constantly posting on there. I don't get to post as much on my main channel, but I am always constantly posting on my community page, and I do exclusive videos on second and third level. So if you want to be a member, please join, okay? And you will see that there. All right. So getting back to this video, I am going to be going back to my Hoodoo, Santeria, Ifa, and Haitian Voodoo topics here on the main channel. Also, if you're wanting honest book reviews on closed tradition. Now, disclaimer, I was born into these traditions. I learned at the foot of the elders. I did not learn from books, but I have purchased books. That's why I made a membership, because I was not going to pay for books out of pocket. The memberships pay for the books that I've purchased, so that way I can vet books for you and let you know if the books are actually legitimate sources for you guys, because I know a lot of you cannot always afford to pay for mentors. That way you can have reliable sources so you can study at your own pace and things like that. I do have honest book reviews available at memberships. I will not do them here on the main channel, but I do have them on memberships. If that's something you're interested in, also you can join memberships for that exclusive content as well. So memberships, again, available in the description on this video. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, shamanicarawakpriestess.com. I do readings and rituals, aka spell work, as well, and all of my services available at the description box of this video. But basically, I'm going back to my main purpose of this channel. I'm going back to the roots and bones. She kind of talking to her reminded me of why I make this channel. This channel is to connect with my community, with my African American ancestry from the Caribbean and my Taino heritage. I'm a proud Taino. I'm a proud descendant of the Yoruba people, okay, and the Dahomey people. So I'm going back to what I love. So for those of you that have been with me, stay tuned. And for those of you that just found this channel, stay tuned. We are going back to where we were. I actually am going to be, if either like before the end of this week, I am going to be downloading a video either this weekend or the beginning of next week. I have a paranormal story that I am going to be downloading very soon, because recently I got some things happening. So it's a recent paranormal story that I need to share. It might be a two-parter because there's so much tea to spill. So it's a long one. So get your coffee, get your tea, get your stuff. I am so excited to be sharing this new installment of a paranormal series that is, like, you guys always are requesting it. So we're going back to where we need to go, okay? The roots and bones of what I love about making content for you guys. So if you guys are loving that, I'm telling you, there's two new episodes of the paranormal series coming, because there's so many new paranormal series stories. I can't just put it in one episode. There's 2 new episodes coming. Two new episodes. Okay, guys, so stay tuned to that. Also, in this video, I wanted to include really quickly the business end of why I'm making this video. I will be going on my yearly vacation because summer, I do be booked and busy, but a lot of people go on vacation in the summer. So I usually try to plan it around when you guys go on vacation. And so July-ish is usually not as busy as the other times of the year. So I usually go on like a spiritual retreat / family vacation as well. Part of it is spiritual retreat and then the other part is family vacation. And so I will be going on a 2-week family vacation. I'm going to be listing the dates, but basically this is so on the 27th of July I will be going. So the 27th of July is my last day of work. So it's about the 20th today. So I will be working for the next week. So if you want to book with me, this is the last 7 days that I'll be working. So book your reading now because I will be gone for 2 weeks. Okay? So I will not be back until August 11th. Okay? Okay. All right. So, and I will make sure I put that on the website and on the community page just as a friendly reminder. All right, guys. So, first and foremost, my loves, the psychic readings all the same. My readings are time-based, so you have your regular psychic tarot readings, 60 minutes, all the way to a 4-minute reading. They're all time-based through Skype or phone, live readings. I do not do email readings. By appointment only, all the things. Instructions are given through email for first-time readings, okay? And as well as, how to book your appointment, blah, blah, blah. Then you have my more mediumship, spiritual-based readings, energetic readings, things like that. You have things like spiritual court investigative readings, and the description of those readings are available through my website. And those readings are things like, what spirits want to work with you, your spirit guides, things like that. You have things like past life readings, spiritual checkup readings, just to see like, are your chakras aligned? Is anybody hexing, cursing you? What spiritual blockages you may have? Maybe you want to know dream interpretations, things like that. Checking anything that has to do with spiritual life. Okay? You have your spirit guide messages. Maybe you have a past loved one that wants, to give you a message. Maybe you have messages from your spirit guide. Anything to do with spirits or spirit messages. Okay? Spiritual counseling, which is kind of like maybe what spiritual path you're being called to do. Maybe you have spiritual based questions, things like that. I feel like a spirit is calling to me. How do I serve that spirit? Anything on a spiritual topic that you may have inquiries or questions about. Then you have your services, such as this is a newer service that's available now. I call them rituales or rituals in my culture, but in America they call them spell work. Okay, and this reading is for you people that book that service with me, just to check on spell work, or if you're wanting to inquire about, because that is a requirement for newer people. If you're wanting to book a ritual with me, I do require that you book a consultation so we could discuss what you're looking for. Love work, I do all kinds of things, but basically it's kind of like we can discuss what you're looking for in a ritual to see if I'm the right spellcaster for you, and we could talk about what the charge is going to be. Even though the rituals are listed on my website, your price, you may need more than one ritual, okay? And your price will vary according to the complexity of your ritual. You may decide that I'm not the right spellcaster for you. So, that's why that consultation is important, okay? So, and then you have your different ritual prices. So, you have your rituals listed for things like the left-handed path, which is more like, justice work, legal work, justice work, sandbag, hex removal, things like that, okay? Jinx, breakup, removal of the evil eye, spiritual healing, those types of services, and the listed price for that. And then that work, if spirit deems it necessary, I will mail you things like baths and mojo bag if that's required by spirit, or gris gris bags, or herbal blends, or protective talismans, or whatever it is that spirit is asking me to do for you. Then you have the other listing, which is a ritual spell work service, full service, and that could be anything along the line love work, money work. So it's a separate service. This is not a hex removal. This is different. Hex removal is a whole different service. So this is spell work in every other area outside of the left hand path. Domination work with love, things like that. So any other type of spiritual based work, spell work, and that has its listed pricing, okay? But this is full service. You will receive any type of talisman, baths, all the things, all my workings for full service, and the hex removal and all that stuff, both the same thing. They all get a free refresh, meaning that if your burn isn't the desired result, I will refresh it for you. So if your work becomes stagnant, all the things, you do get a refresh that is included with pricing, okay? So if it's deemed necessary by the spirits to redo the work, I will redo the work. I will refresh the work. Refresh the work is a better word. Okay. Then you have your ritual update email service. That there's different things, like it's a whole bunch of stuff. Then you have your another new service is your spirit court follow-up mentorship session. A lot of people will get the spirit court reading. They're like, what do I do next? There's a mentorship service available now for those of you that are newer in your path and you're wanting to know how to set up altar. Now that you know who your main spirit guide is, there is a mentorship service available now all year round for those of you that are looking for mentors. Now I offer a mentorship service for you guys. For those of you that are looking for, like I said, if your work becomes stagnant, there's different base prices. So if you're like, I don't know if I want the elite ritual service, because there's different price points after we do the ritual reading, you can just pay for basic ritual work. And that's a different price point, and that may be more affordable to you. You can pay for that. And there's a separate, let's say you get a beautiful burn, so you don't need to pay for the extras, and that's understandable. Cool. And that's fine. And then there's a ritual refresh service that you pay for separately. Let's say if your work becomes stagnant over time, there you can just pay for ritual refresh service. And everything's explained on the website, but yes, there's kind of like more botanica based services now available and everything like that. So yes, guys, so there's all these new services, and of course you can go to shamanicarawakpriestess.com for more details of all these new services available at my website. I'm really excited about those services. I will be adding more services later on when I go on vacation and things like that. But I add things as spirit calls me to, but they wanted me to kind of separate the rituals now to make it easier as they become very popular in things of that service. So for those of you that have been paying, the ritual prices have stood the same, but now they wanted me to add additional services. So that's why there's an elite one now, and then the one at the basic price, and things of that nature. Okay, guys? So much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for always being supportive. I'm enjoying the memberships. I'm enjoying everything. And yes, if you're wanting to catch me before I go on break, I'm literally going to be around for the next 7 days. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am so excited to going back to my original content. You know, I don't have anything against tarot tube creators or anything like that. I just honestly feel like I just don't belong, you know, in tarot tube. I've been burnt. Not by all. I love Kellyanne Maddox, love Mary Grace Faroon, You know, I love them. They've been nothing but good to me. But there's quite a few that have really been not nice. And the spirits have revealed who they are, and I'm not gonna name them on this video. That made me realize, you know, I just need to stay on my own side and do my thing and go back to what I love to do, which is create the content that I like to do. I've had people within that community literally try to flag my stuff, and I noticed that, you know, when that happened, my views went down, and they flag my stuff and say I'm a gatekeeper and I'm racist because of certain things I've talked about. And so for a while I was making, you know, lighter, fluffier content out of fear of losing my platform. But that's not who I am. So I'm going to go back to who I am and continue to make memberships and support this channel. The way that you can support this channel if you can't afford to be a member or pay for my readings is share my videos and comment on my channels. That is free. Liking my videos and commenting down on the comment section, even if it's an emoji, is how you can support my content. Emailing me and saying, "Oh my goodness, Priestess, I love how you say all this stuff," doesn't do anything for me. I appreciate it, but that doesn't do anything. What does something for content creators is actually commenting in the comment section. Because a lot of people like me who don't censor things, watching videos through and actually commenting on stuff raises the algorithm, and sharing my content is how you support content creators. Because a lot of channels like mine who are not here just to be popular, we get shadow banned, we get called racist, we get called controversial, and we disappear because we don't get the support that we need. It gets discouraging and we leave. So that's how you can support us, okay? All right, guys. And again, if you want to be reading with me, a one-on-one reading with me, shamanicarawakpriestess.com. I will be back on August 11th of 2023, but I will still be around July 20th to July 27th of 2023. I still have availability, so, you know, book me for a reading while availability is still available. Okay? Much love and light. And I'm still available for rituals as well. All right, guys. Much love and light. Bye.